Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel, Rise and Radiate with Mr. DD. Last video we have seen about introduction to organizing, meaning steps that is involved in the process of organizing and importance of organizing. In this video, we are going to learn with one more new concept from chapter Organizing. Let me explain this concept with one instance. There is a travel agency, namely Sunita Travel Agency. The success of this travel agency depends upon harmonious relationship between employees and customers. In order to achieve the objective of this organization, the entire work is divided into some subheads based on the functions which sales, productions and administration. This process is considered as organization structure. Yes, people, today you are going to learn new concept called organization structure. So what does it mean, organization structure? That is, outcome of organizing process is considered as organization structure. If the organization structure is effective and the result is increase in profitability, and when the organization grows, coordination becomes difficult because due to the new emergence of structural hierarchies. So organization structure is indispensable, which means it is very essential. So when the organization structure is wrong, it's going to destroy the firm or the company itself. So there are two types of organizational structure. First one is functional structure and the second one is divisional structure. Let's learn detailedly now. So first let's learn about the meaning of organizational structure. We know little bit about organizational structure, that is, outcome of organizing process is known as organizational structure. First let's learn with some of the theoretical parts here. It seeks to establish relations among all the persons working in the organizations. That is, establishing coordinations among all the persons who is working in the organizations. And next one is, under the organizational structure, various posts are created to perform different activities for the attainment of the objectives of the enterprise. Relations among the persons working on different posts are determined. That is, creating the posts for persons who are working in the organizations, like a manager, supervisor, employer, employees. So categories are determined. Employees itself, if the employer is there, under him there are 3 people, and under him there are 3 more people. So this development is taking place. That's what here is explained about relations among the employees. Next one is, the structure provides a basis or a framework for managers and other employees for performing their functions. The organization structure can be defined as a framework within which manager and operating tasks are performed. That is, when the organization grows, coordination becomes difficult and the organization structure is more dispensable, very essential for any organizations. And the next one is, span of management refers to the number of subordinates that can be effectively managed by the superior. So how the manager effectively manages the subordinates is considered as span of management. The span of management largely gives a shape to the organization structure. This determines the level of management in the structure. So span of management is very important for any organization. So how the manager effectively manages the employees is known as span of management. So there are two types of organizational structure. First one is functional structure and the second one is a divisional structure. Let's learn one by one. First one is a functional structure. In functional structure, activities are grouped and departments are created on the basis of specific functions to be performed. For example, all the jobs related to productions are grouped under productions department, sales department, etc. That is functional structure, that is creating the departments is considered as functional structure, like purchasing, research and development, marketing, human resources. That is functional structure. Next, let's learn about functional structure. Functional structure is suitable for large organizations which produces one line of product, and next one is organizations which require high degree of functional specializations, which expects for specializations. For those organizations, functional structure is suitable. Next, let's learn about advantages in functional structure. There are 4 advantages. Let's learn one by one. Specialization, that is, better decisions of labor takes place, which results in specialization of functions and its consequent benefits. When the labor is continuously working in a particular area, is getting specialized. And the next one is coordination is established. All the persons working within a departmental or specialists of their respective jobs, it makes the coordination easier at department level when they are more specialized, and it makes them to be more coordinated in the department level itself. And the next one helps in increasing managerial efficiency. Managers of one department are performing same type of function again and again, which makes them specialized and improves their efficiency. When the manager works continuously with the same idea, and he is getting more efficient. And the next one is minimizes cost. It leads to minimum duplication of efforts, which results in economies of scale and thus lowers the cost. Okay, so functional structure almost minimize the cost. Next, let's learn about disadvantages in functional structure. First one is ignorance of organizational objectives. Each departmental head works according to his own wishes. They always give more weight to their departmental objectives, hence overall organizational objectives suffer. So heads of the department always they give importance for the departmental objectives, and they tend to forget the organizational objectives, and so it is considered as disadvantages. Second one is difficulty in interdepartmental coordinations. All departmental heads work as per their own wishes, which leads to coordination within the department easier, but it makes interdepartmental coordinations difficult. So heads of the department, they work on their own wishes, which makes the coordinations within the department, but it is very difficult for the interdepartmental. And third one is hurdle in complete development, because each employee specializes only in small part of the whole job. So if they are very special in only one particular area and they don't know the other part, it's almost difficult, and that's why they say that disadvantages. So far we have learned about functional structure. Now we are going to learn about divisional structure. Divisional structure, that is dividing the whole enterprises according to the major products to be manufactured, like metal, plastic, cosmetics. So dividing the major products is known as divisional organization structure. Many of the organizations, they reorganize themselves from functional structure to divisional structure. This is true because particularly those enterprises who have more than one category of product. In divisional structure, each unit has a divisional manager. Divisional manager is responsible and authority over the unit, and each division is multifunctional because each division functions like a production, marketing, finance, purchase, etc. are performed together to achieve a common goal. For examples here, cosmetics, skin care, footwear, garments is there. In garments there are human resources, marketing, research and development, and purchasing. These are the departments are there. So next one is divisional organization structure. So we are going to find out which are the organization is suitable for divisional organization structure. This structure is suitable in organizations producing multi-product or different lines of products requiring product specializations. Also, growing companies which intend to add more lines of products in future adopt this structure. So a company which produces multi-product or which plans to add a few more products in future is suitable for divisional structure. And now we are going to see advantages in divisional organization structure. First one is quick decision making. Divisional manager can take any decision regarding its division independently, which makes decisions quick and effective, because almost each division is independent and the divisional manager has got authority and responsible over for any decision, so it is easy for them, and so it is advantage. Next one is divisional results can be assessed. Division results can be assessed easily. On this basis, any unprofitable divisions can be closed. So each divisions can access profit and losses as fast as possible, and so it is very easy. And the next one is growth and expansion. It facilitates growth and expansion as a new division can be added without disturbing existing departments. So existing department can function further even if new functions are getting added. So this is one of the advantages. Next one is the disadvantages in divisional organization structure. First one is conflicts among different divisions on allocation of resources. It's really true, it's very difficult to allocate resources as per the expectations of each divisions. And the second one is duplicity of functions. Entire set of function is required for all divisions, which we have seen it before. It gives rise to duplicity of efforts among divisions and increases costs. It's true almost. Selfish attitude. Every division tries to display better performance and sometimes even at the cost of other divisions. This shows their selfish attitude. This is very common, but it's not necessary for a single organization. So it is considered as disadvantages.